created a press release and published it in the PressRoom, your ability to get it out to the media is really empowered with our distribute feature. So the distribute option for every press release is that you can come over here, and it's actually a really robust system for creating a pitch to the media. So it starts off with who would you like to send it to. So this pulls in the list of your distribution list, which you can set up in the primary PressRoom page, just over here. If you're back in your regular PressRoom, there's a distribution list option that you can set up here, but you can also set it up, we'll just go back here, directly within the distribute tab. So when you do this, you'll notice that you've got an option to kind of include these email addresses. These would be folks that are members of the media. I can also add new recipients. So if there's someone who's not listed, I can actually just go ahead and I can just add a contact directly from within this tab. And you can just see that I can go ahead and can add that right in here. Can add as many recipients as I want, and now Bill will also be added to my distribution list. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete him because I don't want to send to him. Go ahead and delete that. And I'm actually not going to include Julia because I've already talked to her. So I can add a new recipient either by clicking on this tab directly or clicking on the button. Once I've got all the recipients added that I would like, I can go over to Compose. And Compose is fairly robust. This is essentially drafting an email, and it's going to do a little mail merge. So we have a variety of variables that you can use. They're listed down here. First name, last name, the organization, the press release title, the summary, the press release URL. So if you'd like to send somebody the press release directly, the press kit URL, so they can just download the press kit, the name of your press room, your contact information, and the sender name. So what you can do is we've pre-populated this with just some very basic stuff, but you can edit all of these. You can, delete the variable data, which are contained in these little curly things. So this would be if you want to include the person's first name, you use that little variable, and then when you go to send the email, that will actually get inserted. Same thing with press release summary. If you any place you include press release summary, that's going to get replaced with the actual press release summary from the press release that you wrote. And any styling that you've applied to these particular variables will actually just translate into the content as well. So I actually kind of like what's already here. I don't need to make any modifications to it really. So I'm going to actually go over to the preview tab, and this will show me. I only have one recipient because I've only selected one person from my list. It's going to be coming from Anthony Adams. That's the reply email. It's going to Anthony. I'm sending it to myself. So Anthony@creditcovers.com. It's another address. Here's the date that it's getting sent, the subject, and then here's the email. It actually shows me what that email would look like. And if I had multiple recipients, I could click some arrows here and I could step through and make sure that all of these are looking okay. And if I'm happy with that, I can go over to send, and total recipients looking for this messenger 1, schedule message to be sent. I can actually just do that now. Hit save. Change is saved. So that message is now saved and queued up to be sent. And that is how to use the press release distribution tab.